There was a viral White Rabbit teaser out there that was just proven fake, so we'll see what that's about. We'll also see a highly rumored match for Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. What's the latest with Sasha Banks and more. Let's start things off with this fake White Rabbit teaser. So in the midst of the White Rabbit mystery and all these teasers and clues popping out of nowhere, it may get difficult to determine what's real and what's fake. But several days ago, a White Rabbit-themed tic-tac-toe game went viral on the Squared Circle subreddit. And with all the current hype and buzz around the White Rabbit mystery, everyone naturally gravitated towards it and gave it attention. After the game, it eventually led you back to Bray Wyatt's Twitter page. So there was this mass confusion because nobody knew if this was a real teaser that leaked early on Reddit or if it was completely fake and fan-made. Fightful recently reported that the WWE is not behind the viral tic-tac-toe game and it was fake, a fan-made teaser. So it unfortunately was fake, but that's not stopping the momentum of the White Rabbit mystery at all. Fans are still buzzing, coming up with insane theories, and breaking down every single piece of material that gets officially revealed by WWE. WWE even acknowledged the White Rabbit mystery for the very first time during WWE's The Bump. The hosts of the show went over the series of events and teasers so far, but obviously doesn't have a clue about who's behind it. But the White Rabbit has been a massive success so far. Some fans may be holding off on the final judgment of the White Rabbit mystery because if it's not Bray Wyatt, obviously a lot of fans are gonna get heated. But just the rollout of the teasers and how it's given the fans so much to talk about and speculate about has been absolutely amazing. It sort of reminds you of the WWE Hacker and early Retribution days, where we were getting all these teasers, and the fun part was trying to figure out who was behind it and what they wanted. So, similar idea here. Everyone is being the best detective that they can be and just trying to crack the code. There's obviously still no word on when we could physically see who's behind the White Rabbit, but a popular guess right now is Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules is a huge possibility, and that's on October 8th. So hypothetically speaking, if the White Rabbit comes forward at Extreme Rules, that'll still give us a handful of more teasers from the last few episodes of Raw and SmackDown before the event. Fightful also reports that the regular WWE creative team has been hands-off and left out of the White Rabbit rollout. Only the WWE higher-ups are aware of what's going on and what it's leading to. They also reported that Extreme Rules was the original intended date for a massive White Rabbit reveal, but they're unsure if it actually includes the individual being there or not. So if they don't show up at Extreme Rules, then maybe Crown Jewel is another possibility. But do they have enough teasers to stretch it all the way till November? No one knows, but it's highly unlikely. But with all the hype right now, as well as lanterns and fireflies being all over Extreme Rules graphics, it sure does make a lot of sense to see the payoff at that event. But it looks like we'll have to wait and see if that's true. Speaking of returns on the horizon, that brings us to Charlotte Flair. Charlotte had quietly been on hiatus for almost 6 months now, and fans are expecting her to make a big impact when she returns. But where will she return at? Fans feel like obviously SmackDown could be the place of her return, because she still has unfinished business with Ronda Rousey and trying to get the SmackDown Women's title back. But like Bayley's return showed us, you're not actually required to go back to the same brand you were previously a part of when you return, so you can still switch brands. So what if Charlotte did come over to Raw? What could she do there? Well, Bianca Belair has been continuing to plant the seeds for a potential feud with Charlotte. Bianca has made it well known that her long-term goal was to successfully defeat and pin all 4 of the original NXT horsewomen. Bianca has already pinned Sasha, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. The only one left on that list is Charlotte Flair. Bianca and Charlotte worked together very briefly on Raw in 2021, but Charlotte was victorious in that match. so Bianca never really got the chance to check Charlotte's name off her list. But what if Bianca got another shot at Charlotte Flair, this time at WrestleMania 39? Now that would be quite the matchup for a WrestleMania stage. Charlotte has done it all at WrestleMania, from successful title defense to actually winning titles. Then on the other hand, you have Bianca Belair, who has lost to Charlotte in the past, sure, but you can't look past what she's done recently in back-to-back WrestleManias. 2 wins, 0 losses in her WrestleMania career, and those 2 wins were over 2 of the 4 horsewomen for championship gold. So taking that into consideration, Bianca poses as a big threat against Charlotte on the WrestleMania stage. And if Bianca can pull that off, then she improves to 3 wins, 0 losses, and officially checks off the final name of her 4 horsewomen list. So that could be a very interesting WrestleMania 39 route to go in for when it comes to Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair. As far as the other possible WrestleMania 39 women's title match, fans are still looking at Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey to take that other spot. Becky versus Ronda has been a match that's been in the making since 2018, but every time the match got close to happening, something would always get in the way. Then when Ronda won the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble, fans thought maybe she'll select Becky, but she instead ended up picking Charlotte, which once again stopped that match from happening. Maybe all the obstacles will finally clear, and maybe the path for Becky versus Ronda will finally show itself for WrestleMania 39. So it's still too early to be talking about WrestleMania 39 predictions and matches. We maybe have 3 or 4 more months before it can be a legitimate topic. But those 2 women's matches, a Bianca vs. Charlotte and Ronda vs. Becky, definitely seem like realistic early options. The next story that had a lot of fans scratching their heads was Sasha Banks officially changing her Twitter and social media handles to her real name of Mercedes Varnado. The Sasha Banks WWE handle that she had since her early WWE days is gone and now replaced with her actual name. And this has opened up a lot of new discussion amongst the fans. Some think it's no big deal. There's plenty of superstars that don't have WWE in their handles and go by their real names on social media. So those fans are saying that maybe she's just trying to go by her own name and build a brand and presence as Mercedes, but that a WWE return was still possible. Other fans are losing hope by the day and feel like Sasha and Naomi are probably still gone for good. The funniest thing is that just a few months ago, it was reported that Sasha and Naomi agreed to return, but everything has been radio silent ever since. So fans are now beginning to doubt those reports from over the summer about them agreeing to return. And maybe that's what Triple H wants. Like Johnny Gargano alluded to, if something is too obvious and expected, Triple H will hold off on it and hit you with it when you're no longer expecting it. We saw him do it with Johnny's return. Everyone expected it to be in his hometown. He held off until several weeks later. Then everyone expected Damage Control to win the tournament. He threw us a curveball and had Aaliyah and Raquel win. So it looks like expect the unexpected is one of Triple H's big themes. But that's the latest with Sasha and Naomi. Maybe they return, maybe they don't. No one knows anymore. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.